Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" inches tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. And standing across the ring from her will be super bad Seniesa Estrada, 157 centimeters tall and has a 63-inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete. Seniesa Super Bad Estrada. She won the WBA minimum-weight title in March of 2021 and fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Take the phone off the hook.
All right.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Back and forth they go. The right hook just missed. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That punch landed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Nice counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Anissa Estrada is hurt. And down goes Estrada.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. So it's plan B time. And there's the bell for round 3. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Looks like she's decided to fight on her toes a little bit more. Some stick and move action. She catches and counters. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Oh no, not a good sign here for Anissa Estrada. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complete.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. The jab slightly off target. Anissa Estrada is hurt. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We've seen in the past from this fight. Did you see that? Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They block the hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
So much better before. Just forget that round. Great work. Great work. I love that. I love what you're doing. Okay, let's just focus.
Here we go.
Tried to score with a jab. She got clipped by that counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Talk about hunches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? They both want the knockout. And down goes Estrada.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back.
Once you get back.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That left. Whoa, wait a minute. Seniesa Estrada.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, she's been knocked down twice. Let's see how this corner handles things as they got a minute to get it together.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Good. I'm happy. I'm a happy coach. I like that round. I don't want you there. Focus, and you will be on top.
There's the bell for round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. She can't find a home for that jab. These punches coming from every angle. There's a counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The jab misses. Well done with that counter shot. Oh, no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. Trying to block. Hold it right there. Seniesa Estrada is hurt. And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You are the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus.
Round 8, and we're off again. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's never ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Add every round.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and let's go.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is good work. Take your time.
Okay, now you're switching off. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Let's do it.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these rings?
The Bronze Bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history. Eastern Assassin.
This bout is scheduled for
Expectations. And we're underway in round one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. He blocks the right uppercut. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice counter shot. That counter shot landed. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
7, 8.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
8.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And there's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab misses. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. Oh, that punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last. Time for the 5th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These two fighters are made for one another. They both want the knockout. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't find a home with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Right, let's...
And there's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's bombs away. Nice counter. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. That's another scoring shot. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on.
Get focused and get your mind back on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The perfect counter lands. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
And he scores with the counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. After what... And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Nice counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The jab not finding its target. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.